Welcome everyone to another Tech 20 Tuesday. It's 20 to 4, so we'll get started. We're going to have a presentation today from our Oromocto technology mentor Janice Shaw. And you've probably seen the title, 195 Days, flashing across the screen. And I'll let her do all the explanations there. So I guess all that's left to do is say, Janice, take it away. If you want to share your screen and go, I think we are all set. Oh my. Well,
Boo.
welcome, Janice.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Dixon. We sure appreciate getting the opportunity to talk about our 195 days. I hope everyone can hear me. If it's a problem, you can let me know if it's too loud or whatever it is. Um, you can see the picture I have on the screen right now. Halloween is in a couple days, so just in the spirit of that, I thought I would put that up. I wanted to let you know that I went for jury um, selection yesterday and I didn't get selected. I don't know if it was these glasses or just exactly what the situation was. But anyway, um, okay, enough of that. Let's get right down to business today. We're all busy people. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what 195 days is and the reason why we came up with it. My counterpart, Wendy Thomas, and I said that often teachers are asking us, what do you have anything neat? What's new? What's out there? Do you have any good websites? Any new tools that we could use in our classrooms? So we thought, well, what better way to get that information out to teachers, but to actually go through ideas ourselves, try them out, vet them. We're certainly always looking for free stuff, and then in that process use social media to post them. So we post them on Pinterest, and we also post them on our WordPress blog. So I actually am going to show you both of these things today. And we also tweet them out as well. Um, I guess the thing is that we post one idea a day, and they're the same ideas you'll find on both the WordPress blog and the Pinterest board. Um, and those of you that are really clever will know that that 195 days stands for how many days teachers actually teach in a year. So um, we decided that was kind of a clever name for our posts. So I'm going to just start off and go through a few of the ideas that we have here. I can't see it taking us the entire 20 minutes, but it might, you never know. Feel free to ask me any questions that you might like. We actually have now 207 pins on our Pinterest board. Again, these same ideas do show up on our WordPress blog as well. So the same ideas posted in two different places, just because some people aren't really, into Pinterest or whatever. So we decided to go that route. I'm just going to kind of go through a few of them. I know many of these ideas you've seen before. Some of them are old ideas and some of them are kind of new and on the cutting edge. And the idea is that you can certainly, anything that you might see, we've got it linked so you can just click on it and go from there. So for example, online textbooks, one form that I know a lot of high school teachers use is CK to 12 online textbooks. And then when you click on it, you can get to uh, the actual site itself. So it's kind of all linked in there. Now I know one thing that someone mentioned to me was, do you have these pins or posts divided by uh, grade level or subject level? No, we do not. It's just, so to speak, a hodgepodge of ideas that we've come across and tried. That might be something we take on and try to do a little bit later on. So, for example, here's an idea. I know one of the teachers that who's working in a bring your device to work, or bring your, not device to work, sorry, bring your device to the class is actually using, and he's making his own textbooks. So that's an idea we thought was worthy of posting up there. Um, I'm just going to probably highlight 5 or 6 here that we think are pretty cool. Of course, we think they're all pretty cool, but you feel free to look while I am talking about them as well. You can go on and just kind of Google around if you'd like. Um, Science Bob is one that we uh, thought was kind of neat. He's got all kinds of science fair ideas, and he also has experiments. You know, what a great um, place, because I don't know, maybe you're not like me. Sometimes I can't think of things necessarily that would be appropriate to the students that are in my class. So he's got all kinds of neat ideas that are on there. I know some of the elementary teachers said they really liked that Science Bob site. Um, some of you probably have heard of Teachers Pay Teachers, and although we get paid handsomely, I'm sure, uh, there is a site, there are many free resources that are on there. Whoops, I'm double clicking on it and I don't need to. Technical difficulties here. Um, so there, you can actually go on there. You can pay for some of these things if you want, but there's also all kinds of free lesson plans and materials that are on there as well. So that's kind of a neat site that a lot of people are talking about. Just a few others. We went to a classroom, an elementary classroom, and they talked about Storyline Online, and we hadn't heard of that. It's a site where you can access videos where celebrities, like I know Betty White is reading a story to the students, and that's kind of cool. And of course, they don't know who Betty White is, but we know. Um, I'd rather be Blanche myself, but that's another story. Um, the one that's really kind of cool we thought was Twisted Sifter. Of course, that was a band back when I was in high school, Twisted Sister. But anyway, this particular site is awesome for starting classes and having something to kind of get the kids talking in your classroom. There's some really cool pictures on there and kind of get everybody, uh, you know, discussing things and whatnot. It's a great maybe writing prompt or class starter or whatever you have it there. So that's kind of neat. There are a few sites like that that we have on here because Pluky's another one, for example. Some weird, crazy articles you can find there. So just a few more here before I go on and show you our WordPress blog. Sign Up Genius is neat. You can actually create an event, invite parents, for example, by email, and then they can sign up for events. So if you're having something at your school, some sort of fundraiser or something where you need people to volunteer or bring things or whatever, that's a neat site for that. Let me see. Of course, everybody loves Sir Ken Robinson. Of course, we have to pin him every chance that we get. There's lots of cool things on there. EdShelf is an excellent site. We actually get a lot of our ideas from EdShelf. I should be telling you where we're getting our ideas. You know, then we'll be worked out of a job. But EdShelf is a location where you can go and see where people have put tools, teachers have put tools, and other people as well, and put them into collections. So you can actually go through and look at other people's collections. It's sort of like Pinterest in a way, I guess, from that perspective. But you can actually browse what specific tools are and kind of have a look at them to see if they're any good for you. Some of them are iPad apps or iPhone apps. They may also be websites and so on. So that's an awesome site right there. Of course, they're all awesome. I said that before, but anyway. Brain Pickings is a great site. Wendy, my counterpart, loves this site. It's absolutely awesome. Maybe to use if you were a high school, middle level teacher. She puts cool things on there from sound bites to just things to think about and whatnot. It's great fuel for thought, I guess. I want to, a lot of people are using QR codes, and sometimes people see QR codes and there's nothing really there. Um, so what you can do with Visual Lead is you can actually take a picture and sort of embed it, so to speak, or your QR code is generated around that picture. And so if you were to post it in your classroom or whatever, it kind of gives the kids a hint as to what it is that you are using the QR code for. Um, just I don't know. We've got tons and tons of ideas. History Pin is extraordinary. It's one would think a great site for all age levels. You can actually go in and put on a map. You can pin pictures and link to those pictures. You can write stories about what's gone on in those particular locations. So in small towns or big towns, big cities, you can kind of create your own personal, so to speak, history archive for you or your class or whatever. Just now, there's tons of them on here. I'm just going to switch over because some of you may be getting, you know, vertigo from me spinning through things here. So I'm just going to click now onto our WordPress blog. And our WordPress blog has all exactly the same ideas, but perhaps it's maybe more suited to what you would prefer. And there's a couple that BitStrips is a comic strip builder producer. We use that. We actually have the we paid for that service, and so but teachers can sign up for a 30-day free uh, service through that, and the kids absolutely love it. Posterist is defunct now. We should take that off there. Um, Bitly, no red ink. It's a great thing for kids, for grammar. Digo. I'm just gonna, I hope I'm not making you sick by moving through here quickly. Um, Tag My Doc. It's a great way to share your documents using QR codes. KidRex. I hope I'm trying to find one here. Maybe I better go back to my Pinterest site because I can get there faster. I love this one, Amazing Future Tales. You can actually make um, kind of a pulp fiction type cover for a magazine, which, middle level kids I think would absolutely love. Those of you that use Pinterest, you might want to use it and use Pinstamatic to, so to speak, get your Pinterest board looking better, or you can also use it for making posters and whatnot in your classroom. Just a couple more things I want to show you. This one right here, Class Dojo. Oh my, elementary up to even, the lower level, middle level students love this. It's a behavior management site where students can, or teachers can, we're saying select behaviors, but it may be just other kinds of things you want to reward students for their positive behaviors. So it's an excellent, everybody's talking about Class Dojo. In fact, one of the schools said that they were going to have a dojo a dojo mailbox so that the principal could award dojo points and the teacher could put them in, and the students could see their progress, as can parents if you so wish. Many of our ideas also we get from Free Technology for Teachers by Richard Byrne. He's kind of the main guru for that, and when I say main, I mean cross-border shopping type main. guru for technology for teachers free. So that's that. Vimeo. I guess, folks, there are just tons of ideas we have here, uh, things that you might be interested in pursuing a little bit further on your own, depending on what grade level you teach and what area and so on. Um, and we invite you to use our site, visit it, and do whatever you want. Email us if you have any questions, or email your tech mentor in your area if you have any questions about anything that we have on there. Please follow us on Twitter if you wish, or any one of those two sites that we have up there. We'd love to have followers. So does anyone have any questions or anything that I can further explain to you?